One who plants trees, knowing that he will never sit in their shade, has at least started to understand the meaning of life. Wisdom is like a baobab tree. No one individual can embrace it. In the moment of crisis, the wise build bridges and the foolish build dams. Wealth, if you use it, comes to an end. Learning, if you use it, increases. What you help a child to love can be more important than what you help him to learn. Advice is a stranger. If he's welcome, he stays for the night. If not, he leaves the same day. An empty stomach is not a good political advisor. No matter how old the mountain, it cannot block the sun. To get lost is to learn the way. Milk and honey have different colors, but they share the same house peacefully. If the cockroach wants to rule over the chicken, then it must hire the fox as a bodyguard. If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. A family is like a forest. When you are outside, it is dense. When you are inside, you see that each tree has its place. When you see a woman sitting with her legs open, never tell her to close them because you don't know her source of fresh air. The sun never sets without fresh news. Birds of a feather flock together. No matter how long the night, the day is sure to come. A stranger does not skin a goat before its owner. Laughter is external, but happiness resides with them. The greatest of wealth is contentment. The lazy man doesn't work twice. Water is colorless and tasteless, but you can live on it longer than eating food. The old woman looks after the child to grow its teeth, and the young one, in turn, looks after the old woman when she loses her teeth. A person is a person through other people. Rain does not fall on one roof alone. Return to old watering holes for more than water. Friends and dreams are there to meet you. Lack of money is a lack of friends. If you have money at your disposal, every dog and goat will claim to be related to you. There is no one who became rich because he broke a holiday. No one became fat because he broke a fast. One who plants grapes by the roadside and one who marries a pretty woman share the same problem. Those who want rain must also accept the mud. If you close your eyes to facts, you will learn through accident.
A roaring lion kills no game.
Do you think he is leading and has no one following him? He's only taking a walk. There is no smoke without fire. If there is character, ugliness becomes beauty. If there is none, beauty becomes ugliness. Judge not your beauty by the number of people who look at you, but rather by the number of people who smile at you. Even in the end can hurt an elephant. It is only a stupid cow that rejoices at the prospect of being taken to a beautiful abattoir. She is beautiful, she has love, understands, she respects herself and others, everyone likes, loves, and honors her. She is a goddess. Beautiful discourse is rarer than emerald, yet it can be found among the servant girls at the grindstones. The spring is not thirsty at all. You strike a woman, you strike a rock. When two elephants fight, it is the grass that gets trampled. You cannot tell a hungry child that you gave him food yesterday. He who rides a tiger is afraid to dismount. Do not follow the path. Go where there is no path and begin the trail. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping in a closed room with a mosquito. You does not look ahead, always remains behind. The roaring waterfall does not hear the water. A stream that forgets its source will surely dry up. When the wind blows the grass beds. When a once beautiful piece of cloth has turned into rags, no one remembers that it was woven by Ukwa master weavers. If you find Miss this year beautiful, then you'll find Miss next year even more so. If you marry a monkey for his wealth, the money goes and the monkey remains as is. You cannot force a chicken to drink. Always being in a hurry does not prevent death, neither does going slowly prevent living. As porridge benefits those who heat and eat it, so does a child benefit those that rear it. The forest not only hides man's enemies, but it's full of man's medicine, healing power, and food. The shepherd may not leave his flock. He who eats another man's food will have his own food eaten by others. You should know what's being cooked in the kitchen, otherwise you might eat the forbidden food. A healthy person who begs for food is an insult to a generous farmer. One spoon of soup in need has more value than a pot of soup when we have an abundance of food. One who eats alone cannot discuss the taste of the food with others. If you are looking for a fly in your food, it means that you are full. Is not enough to be in the right place at the right time. You should also be the right person in the right place at the right time. The snake moves without legs, but it gets there. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. When you've eaten, you forget the hungry. The chameleon changes color to match the earth. The average duration of sexual intercourse for most couples is around 5 to 7 minutes. It doesn't matter whether you're the lion or gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better be running. Do not look where you fell, but where you slipped. The part that belongs to another boils slowly. Cross the river in the crowd, and the crocodile won't eat you. An old man sitting on a stool sees farther than a young man on top of a tree. You cannot run from your shadow. When the mouse laughs at the cat, there's a hole nearby. An elephant can never be hidden in a sack. If you can't resolve your problems in peace, you can't solve war. A wise man does not test the depth of water with both feet. Do not let the belly make you worthless. The fool speaks, the wise man listens. It knows it must run faster than the fastest lion, or it will be killed. Every morning a lion wakes up. It knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle, or it will starve. The best way to eat an elephant in your path is to cut him up into little pieces. Silence is the best answer to a fool. You cannot know the good within yourself if you cannot see in others. A man with too much ambition cannot sleep in peace. The bee is the keeper of the garden. A housewife who complains that there is not enough foodstuff in the market should remember that if her husband adds to what is already available, there would be more for everyone. Unity is strength, division is weakness. Words have no wings, but they can fly 1,000 miles. The water that you will drink tomorrow, do not throw away today.